Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to the Pyromancer guide for Dark Souls Remastered. I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no fucking clue what we did in the previous episode. Oh yeah, we went down to Blighttown and all that. More like, I'll say, I don't remember what I promised to do at the end of the last episode. I think something like, take care of all this like side shit right here. The Moonlight Butterfly and all that, we might as well. So yeah, we're gonna kick this off right here. Stab some plants, as we always do. This should be a quick clear out, and then I think most. Fuck. Shout out to falling through the rock there, by the way. Alright, well, we're currently less than a minute in, and I already made a stupid fucking mistake. Kind of indicative of this episode, maybe? Who knows? Alright, wonderful. That was quite the elegant sequence of events right there. Alright, let's try this again. So, hello everyone, we're gonna go to the forest. I'm already losing my voice. God, this is a train wreck, this episode. So, what I was trying to get at, I didn't even have a point really. I wasn't trying to get at anything, but we're gonna stab some plants. And in terms of Sans Fortress, we'll probably get at least like halfway into it. I really want to get a couple of large Titanite shards if we can, because I'm currently so close to being able to update, what the fuck, this is not Windows, upgrade this weapon. Speaking of updates, you know my luck that a fucking Fortnite update is gonna install right about now. Fortnite is always on. Oh no, it's not gonna install because I deleted that shit. I have it on my PC instead. The reason is, like, Fortnite is good and all that. I like the game, but I cannot play these types of games on console. Especially since, like, Fortnite seems to require a fair bit of like quick movement and all that, and I just cannot. You just cannot do that with the PS4 pad. Maybe it's just like something I need to get used to, but whatever. I've been looking at kind of controllers lately because I currently have two, and one of them, you know what the deal is with one of them, the one I'm playing on right now, is the L2. Some reason, I don't know why, because I didn't really drop it or anything. This is the one I watched, like I was careful with, but the L2 lost its kind of its trigger ability, if you know what I mean. If that makes any sense, it probably doesn't. Like, you know how there's a gradient to this, like it senses motion. Not, you can't see it in like Dark Souls, but in like a driving game or something, you know, you can accelerate slowly or quicker. The L2 lost that ability completely. It's either on or it's off. And that really is a problem because, for example, as we found out many times, driving in Far Cry, for example, doesn't work. Or more like reversing in Far Cry doesn't work. So, you know, that's problem number one with this. Problem number two with the other controller is that that one has an analog stick that's been repaired. Not analog stick, what am I talking about? D-pad. It has a D-pad that's been repaired twice at this point. So it's not exactly in the best of shape. I mean, the repairing works. It's difficult to explain. It becomes very kind of... Is that seriously not gonna reach? You're gonna be a bitch like that? Oh, there we go. I should probably not just stand there. The beam, shit, I mistimed. I forget how slow this beam is. Normally, like, you know how I fight this boss. I let Beatrice do the work. He's gonna miss. No, it doesn't. Great, now it's stuck behind the opening there. The thing is, I'm kind of over leveled for this, so this is not gonna be... Fuck. That beam is so deceptive. So I was saying, oh yeah, I have this too. Eat shit. Yep. Why didn't I use Great Chaos earlier? Doesn't matter, actually. What the hell is that? Oh. Is there just like seriously a straight up gap in the world there? There really is. That's not like a loading issue. That's just there. Well, fuck. That's wonderful. Well done, company who made the remaster, and I'm forgetting the name of. Oh yeah, I was talking about controllers. So I've been thinking of maybe getting a new one. I don't know. One thing I really want is, I think Hori has this PlayStation controller that's basically an Xbox controller. Because let me tell you, as much as I like to shit on Xbox and Xbox One, that controller layout is very comfortable. But the D-pad on that controller looks kind of bunk. Because that D-pad layout is really not good for fighting games, for example. Even though some people can and do use it, there's two very good players in Street Fighter, Smug and Phenom, who both use the 360 controller, and I was like, shit, really? Like, I think that the 360 has one of the worst D-pads ever created, and they use it to play Street Fighter. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna do that. Give him the whatever and repair this thing as well, because I'm not sure how it's doing. Oh yeah, I forgot if in this game upgrading repairs items or not, but it does. The other controller I was looking at, which is even more expensive, there's a company that makes these custom controllers. You can put any color on them. They look like the standard PS4 D-pad. If you customize it, it's pretty expensive. But if you get just one of the standard ones, it's not that expensive. It's still $100, so kind of expensive. But that one apparently has like really, really good D-pads. Like ones that don't wear out. Because it has like clicky buttons instead of, you know, like each direction is its individual own button instead of it being kind of joined together. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna spend money on any of them because I'm too cheap, and just repair the old one, because I mean, as long as it works. I mean, the D-pad stuff I only really use for MK and Injustice, and now I find the new Arika fighting game easier to play with standard controllers instead of the arcade stick, because I use the easy controls. Because why would you want to use the complicated controls? It's just, you're shooting yourself in the foot, I think, if you do that. Especially since the weirdest thing is that they have those like classic controls, but they don't even have input shortcuts like Street Fighter V does. It's weird. Because if you know, I don't know, I'm talking way too much about Street Fighter V normally, but Street Fighter has this system where if you do like a fireball, which is quarter circle, forward, punch. You know what? Fuck you in particular. The thing is, if I'm gonna be honest with you, the lava is not especially useful. Did I just bleed it? And Street Fighter has an input shortcut system where doing a super is, for example, Ryu's super is quarter circle twice and punch. So like, it has the system where if you input a fireball and then input another quarter circle and punch, it's gonna cancel the fireball into the super, because it kind of stores, quote unquote, the input for the first fireball. That doesn't make any fucking sense. It does in my head, but still. Speaking of steel, fuck it, why not, you know? This is kind of the thing, like, if you have nothing else, might as well put it on. But yeah, the Arika fighting game doesn't have this system. which makes it very difficult to do combos in Classic. I'm gonna shut up about this topic now. And instead, let's discuss Sans Fortress. No, I'm only kidding. Well, yeah, this area, fairly easy. I find it to be fairly easy at this point. Oh yeah, physics. Obviously, touching the top of a rolling ball hurts you. Guess it kinda would, wouldn't it? Can you bleed mimics? I don't think so. This dude thinks he's in the World Cup. To be honest, the World Cup has been crazy. I think we talked about this on stream. I don't normally watch it, except for the highlight reels, but this time I've caught a few games because there's actually some excitement because you don't know who's gonna win. Because that's what I hate normally about things like the World Cup, that the winners are incredibly predictable. I almost said penetrable, but that would have been a huge mistake. Not really. Not that it affects anything, but I guess technically they're also penetrable if you make it weird, but let's not make it weird. So yeah. Who knows? I have no idea who's gonna win. Why not rescue Logan and, you know, let him make his vlogs and all that. I think I made the exact same joke in the Sorcerer Guide. More importantly though, is this. Soul of a Hero, that's a lot. Alright. I don't need your shitty sorcery. I got Pyromancer, bitch. Which is honestly just straight up more useful, but good thing I came back here, because there's a bro who's dressed as an onion and we need to, I don't know, rescue him. And why are these snakes still alive? I really have no idea what the term is. Okay, I was talking about the lava not being especially useful. I think we guarded it. Physics, once again. Put a shield in front of your face and you can block your feet in lava. Oh, does he say something different? Oh, no, he doesn't. I thought if you already moved the ball, he would say something. That would be way cool. Look at this, like, got that sweet Nippon steel. The katanas have good hilt, because normally the hilts are kinda trash looking in this game. So is this ball gonna come down and kill me? I don't remember, because doing something resets it. I hear noises up there. Which means I'm gonna be probably fucked up by a giant ball. Like right about now. Okay, so it does move, just not back there. Okay. Waited like 5 minutes there, it felt like. You know, that's just being tactical. How am I doing on... Oh yeah, holy shit, I have a lot of time. I don't know why I'm going through this place so quickly. I mean, this is just like a straight up more powerful character at this point than the Sorcerer. Not in terms of damage, but HP wise and all that, for sure. Bam. Gotta be careful of this one because it can fuck you up with its bleed. You know what? We're gonna be We're gonna be fancy like this. The Repulse would have done way more damage, but this is fun. And you know, sometimes I do not use Pyromancers as much as I should probably in a Pyromancer run. Only problem is these ones are a lot more difficult to... I just fell off. I just fell off in Sans Fortress. I cannot believe... As soon as I locked on, your boy was like, I'm gonna fall off. And I did, right before the shortcut. Well, I guess we know what we're spending the rest of this episode's time on. Okay. Well, this derailed all my plans very quickly. Let me tell you. I had some grand plans for like getting to Anor Londo by this point and all that. Ain't gonna happen. Oh well. At least we got the Uchi upgraded. The question is, how quickly can you sprint through Sans Fortress? Let's get my speedrunning strats on. You know, I'm a professional speedrunner of this game, obviously. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I hold multiple world records in speedrunning this game, obviously. This is a huge parry window. Does it feel like this shield has like a very big parry window? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get fucked up. Are you kidding? I'm so dead. I am so dead. Speedrunning strats didn't quite work out the way I planned. That's 20 fucking thousand souls I just lost. Man, I'm actually kind of mad about that one. Not really, but... little bit more pissed than normal. Alright. Are we gonna try speedrunning strats again? Hell yeah. At this point there is no like way of losing when you think about it. Cannot believe I died like a bitch. I walked into the fucking pendulum. Yeah. I was like, just don't run out of stamina, because that would have been just like a straight up +1 to the death count. Not that I actually have a death count, but if I did, it would sure be... Okay, let's not get... Okay. I'm saying okay a lot because I'm doing some well executed speedrun tricks right here. So I don't know how fucked up this ball trap is gonna be. I think I have to go around, don't I? I know it's possible to make a run for it, but... am I gonna? Hell yeah. Oh shit. I didn't know this thing followed you. Okay. We're following the ball because... you need to be like at the very edge and time it perfectly to run up. Not sure could have done that. There's also a way to do... I don't think you can dodge through it, but you can backstep through it, if I remember correctly. Which is a little bit strange, but this is Dark Souls. It's gotta be strange, you know. Just like Sonic gotta go fast. Why did I think of Sonic? There's actually... oh, I know why I thought of Sonic, because I saw this picture on Instagram. There's this Sonic mouse pad, which is supposed to look like him running, but it actually looks like he's thick AF. It literally looks like he has a huge ass, you know, because his feet are like Well, you know, you can kind of imagine what's up. Why couldn't I have done this the first time around? This was so simple. I would have come here, I would have picked up all my souls. I would have not wasted an extra 3 minutes. Where did these fools come from? I swear. What kind of aggro range do these things have? Watch it kill me. If I have any luck. Okay. So you can't bleed them, they just have a shit ton of HP. Okay. Again. Holy shit, that explosion is... I just saw it on my volume thingy on my capture card. Why is that sound effect so loud? Alright, well, let's go ahead and try to do as much here as we can. I'm gonna get rid of that fireball asshole because he's making way too much noise. I don't appreciate. Now I know for a fact that these giants are weak to bleed, so this should be fairly easy. And of course they're weak to pyromancies. Get out of here. Remastered, boys. Oh yeah, one thing I didn't mention about all of the katanas is that they actually have... No, they have 100... Why did I think they have over 100 critical? I don't know. Whatever. The critical rating is what type of damage the weapon would do in a parry slash backstab. Obviously 100 is... it just does standard damage based on, you know, all the things that scale with the weapon. Like, you know, level, scaling, all that. Okay, let's not. Fireball to the crotch. He's gonna haymaker me. Just watching for the freak out because that thing has like insane... Like the hit detection on it is so fucked. I think he's gonna do it. Get out of here. He's not gonna do it. Burn that dick up, boy. Good. That's gonna shut him up. Gonna be much more peaceful to navigate here. I just jumped into the... Motherfuck. Why did I... That was a long way down. Seems like gravity is not my friend today. It's all good though. I'm gonna recover. Just like straight up jump into the pit. What an idiot. Alright, let's go pick my stuff up. It's questionable where it's gonna be kind of spawned. With these types of deaths, it's sometimes hard to figure it out. Speaking of, I need to get the key. The lighting is so weird. Just in that little portion, it gets so dark for about a fraction of a second. Don't exactly know what causes it. It must be some weirdness. Alright, let's line up. Could talk to this fool, but he's got nothing for me. Let's use some more fire orb. I feel like I have an obligation. I thought that fall was gonna be a lot farther. Okay, these things do not like fire. Oh, and the iron golem is gonna be a pain in the ass. I gotta summon Tarkus. Because if I remember, that thing is resistant to fire. And it's especially resistant to like slash weapons. Like a bitchy katana is never gonna cut through that thing. Unless of course this is anime, which... And the katana will cut through everything. Like in Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. That sword is crazy. He's slicing up the robot, the first boss. Such a good game though. I wish they would make a second, like a sequel to that game. I'll play the shit out of that. Although, to be honest, Death Stranding looks... Well, actually, I don't know. It looks good. I just don't know what the fuck it is. Aside from... The trailer made it look like a walking simulator, which I don't think it is, because they at least had the decency to show a gun. But I don't know, man. I'm still pissed about Silent Hill being cancelled and me never getting a chance to play PT. I think that... Honestly, I think there are two big gaming crimes for this generation, like this generation of gaming. The first one was the cancellation of Star Wars 1313, which, you know, it finally looked like we were gonna get a decent Star Wars game. I was hyped as shit. What did they do? Fucking Disney cancels it. And I know why they cancelled it. It's because it was M-rated. And they were like, no, can't have that, you know, you gotta think of the kiddos. And that's why now every fucking Star Wars movie is exactly the same. I swear. So that was one of the crimes. The second one was PT, or the Kojima Silent Hill being cancelled. I mean, that would have been... No guarantee, of course, like... For either of these games, there's no guarantee that they would have actually been good, because there never is. But they sure as hell look like they had potential. Especially, I mean, like PT. I've seen it. I've seen people play it. It looks so good. Like, the idea is so simple. And the fact that they were able to get that much mileage out of that idea is, I think, very good. Let's fucking cancel it. I don't know how much a console that has PT fetches nowadays. Probably quite a chunky amount. It's quite the battle of the wits right here. Yeah, smart guy, Ricard. Okay, pick up the Divine Blessing, which I don't know why I always do, but I think last playthrough I actually used it. Very rarely do I use a Divine Blessing, but when it, you know, it's like, I've talked about this before, it's like an elixir in Final Fantasy. You always save it, you save it, you save it, and you never use it. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode here. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I could have gone through fucking Sam's Fortress if I didn't die like an idiot there. Man. Could be an Orlando right about now, but we're not. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna wrap it up here, and hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.